Hello and welcome to Beyond the Label mini-series with me, Chabatot, and my lovely co-host Kathleen Smith, founder of the Happy Wine. We are reviewing Porta 6, an extremely successful Portuguese wine brand from Lisbon. Before we dive into the absolutely fun label and beyond, we can ask you to please subscribe to the channel and help this podcast grow. Thank you and happy Wine Wednesday, guys. And I forget to put you back.
Hello.
Good thing about podcasting, you could do all these things and then you cut them. That's good.
Exactly. That's the beauty.
And we're talking about this wine. I don't know if there's any person who hasn't seen this wine. Because
it is such a fun. It screams fun.
Yes.
That's the word that pops into my mind. Let's jump right into the brand. Like, you look at it, I feel like I'm in Portugal. That's what I feel when I looked at it. And I was recently this past summer in Porto. So that's what I picture myself. What about you? What's the first word that pops into your mind when you see that label?
Obviously, it's Portugal. Even if somebody hasn't been to Portugal, they will recognize this. We went last spring to Lisbon. And my 5-year-old daughter, when I showed her this label, she said, "Oh, this is the tram which we rode on." And that was like, okay, this wine has to come onto the miniseries because this is like, it's awesome.
It is awesome. You know,
when a 5-year-old recognizes it,
what does that tell you, right? Yeah. That's pretty successful. I hope they're listening. I hope the family is listening to that so they know that it's even appealing to other generations to come.
Yes, exactly. I mean, this is unbelievable.
This is a wine that is meant to be for approachability, budget conscious, budget friendly, let's just say, fun, fruity, everybody can drink it, super crowd pleasing. Here in the United States, it's available everywhere. And depending on what state you live in, for instance, where I live in Rhode Island, you can't sell wine in a grocery store. Yep. But just a state over, let's say in Massachusetts at Trader Joe's, you can find this wine.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
What about you in Hampton?
All over the place in the major supermarkets.
Yes.
There is the biggest wine merchant in the UK, retail-wise, is called Majestic. They have, I think, over 200 stores. They stock it as well. I think every corner shop where you can find it, it's so easy to sell, I suppose.
Yes. You gravitate towards it. It's like it pulls you in and you can't not buy it.
Yes, I don't even know who came up with the idea, but it was genius, honestly.
Agreed.
How this label just screams Portugal, screams Portuguese
happiness.
Wine. And it's fun. Yeah.
Yes.
The colors, the picture itself and everything.
Yes. Even like the foil matches the tram. Like it's that yellow that pops out from the label up top too to the foil.
It has a cat which is playing on a banjo, I think. I don't know what's the connection to Lisbon. I mean, I never seen cats playing banjos in Lisbon.
No, likewise. I was there for a very short period of time, and I'm like, nope, didn't see any banjo playing cats. But that being said, what's the price relatively, average price in the UK for this wine?
I bought it for, and I have the receipt for this. It's £8.75, so it's less than £9 in the UK.
It's less than $9 US, depending again which state you are, where you found it, that kind of thing. It is so affordable, so approachable, like we said, easygoing, but it's basic. It's like you're getting what you're paying for in terms of it. And actually even then some when you think about it. It's an insane value. Let's put it that way.
Yeah. And I think I have the white here. And I'm just trying to find what is the actual grape variety. It obviously doesn't say what the grape variety is on this one. I assume some regional varieties.
The red, I believe it's Tinto Roriz Castelao Touriga Nacional. I believe it's something to that effect.
The red, yes. Yeah.
The red, excuse me.
White, we have various ones. I think it's a blend of many things.
Yes.
And they also have a Vino Verde.
Yes.
They also have sparkling.
Yes.
And they also have a reserve sparkling, I think, if I remember well, which is, I think it's a bit of an overkill, if I'm honest. I don't think this is supposed to be like reserve wine and like premium and these sort of things. This just let's keep it what it is.
That's right.
And make people drink Portuguese wine. I think this is one thing what this brand does. It brings people into Portuguese wines, and they taste it, and they're like, "Oh, great value! You don't have."
That's right, and it opens your eyes to other Portuguese wines. Like this is a great introduction because it's unbeatable value, it's consistent quality, and it's so crowd pleasing. Like, is it simple? Yes, but it's meant to be simple. Like, I could say, oh, well, they should maybe use a little bit more of this or do that. But that's not the point of the juice that they're trying to make. It's gulpable. It's crushable.
Very easy, unfortunately.
Yes.
I had friends
unfortunately.
I had friends over and we opened the bottle and it went very quickly. And just before it went, I had to send a message to my Portuguese friends who used to be our neighbors in London. And they moved back to Portugal. And the only thing came back is a smiley face and saying, "Oh, I love this wine." And, we bought it in Sainsbury's all the time.
Yes.
Big supermarket chain. And they said, like, we didn't think too much about the wine, but we loved it because it's Portuguese. That's obviously the national heritage there. And it reminded them to Portugal. And it was always available. And it was cheap, by the way.
Yes.
So.
I mean, okay, I could nitpick a little bit. They could tweak the grapes a little. They could do little nuances. But again, you don't want to take away for what they've created. They've created a great brand strategy. Like you said, it's a complete line and it's consistent across each. The white, the sparkling, the red, etc. So that being said, what do we think score-wise on the brand? Overall wine quality, and then overall.
I'll let you go first. Come on. Branding. What do you think about branding?
Solid 4, for sure. We actually haven't been able to find anything wrong with it. I mean, I'm thinking, should we even give it a 4.5? Like, or is that too generous?
How about 5?
What? I almost fell out of my chair.
I'll give it 5.
Oh.
Even the banjo playing cat, come on. I mean, you can't go.
I'll stick with 4. I'm going to stick with 4.5.
I tried to come up with something why I don't like the banjo playing cat on the foil. It doesn't work. I don't think it has any connection to, maybe I'm wrong. Maybe I didn't, study Lisbon's history. But it's just like,
we'll look it up after and we'll report back in the next episode. If you watch 6 and 7, we'll tell you about the banjo playing cat.
But this bit, it's like,
I love it. You know what it actually reminds me of? When you're walking down certain streets when you're traveling and you have the local artists who do caricatures or painting scenes of the streets. That's what it reminds me of.
Yeah. Yes. And it's a German painter, by the way, who painted this.
Interesting.
This is absolutely insane because why would you want a German painter? Can you not find one in Lisbon who does that? But it's the same thing with the banjo playing cat. Who cares? It's fun. Like, you know what I mean?
It's so fun. Like I said since the beginning, this is just fun from top to bottom, inside and out. So then that being said, inside, juice quality.
That's a tougher one for me, actually. It says it on the tin. Really, it's not expensive.
Yes.
In fact, it's fairly cheap. It's not complicated.
No, very simple.
I'm talking about the white here. I think.
Yes.
I'm not overly impressed with the wine itself, but I can't really fault it either for, technical terms. At that price, I think it's fine. I would give it a 3 on juice.
I was more of a 3.5. Again, It's simple. It's light to medium. It's meant to glue. Mm-hmm. Like you said, you and your friends polished it off in 2 minutes. It's meant to be that kind of wine. And it's just very simple. Nothing wrong with it.
Yeah.
Nothing wrong with it. But I give it a 3.5 then. So that means my overall score would be 4. which is
And
still
my
very good.
overall score is 4 because I gave 5
That's
and
right.
3. Yeah.
We have the same score again.
This is terrible. It's not going right so far, I think. Yeah.
Well, to be fair, that's the average because we were off on the other 2 categories. So, just to be devil's advocate.
Yes.
But this
Yeah,
was really fun. I really enjoyed your choice on this one. I need to check in Canada where it's available. Just from some of my family members, I could see them buying a case of this, and this is their everyday pour, white and red.
The only thing about this, I think, is that you can't really premiumize it, if that's a word.
No,
you can't
agree.
Can't make it any more premium than this, because this it loses its identity immediately.
That's
and
right.
I think they tried to do this sort of reserve wine, which I mentioned before, and I think that's
yes.
Like, why? What's the point in that one?
No, like we've said since the beginning, this was made for a specific market and reason, and they've succeeded tenfold on all points.
Yes,
but it
makes you happy as well, because it's 12.5 ABV, so it's
Love
not.
It.
It's a fairly light, easygoing, but not too wishy-washy. So I think
and it would be great in the summer, chilled at the beach, poolside.
Yes,
unoffensive.
I think what made me give 5 is that my daughter recognized the tram on it.
Okay, I feel you. I would have done the same thing if my daughter had recognized it too. I'd have been like, oh.
And then I genuinely think a good brand supposed to be like this, because
like Jingles.
You
know, when you were a kid, you still remember certain brands and Jingles. It's the same thing. I bet you she'll remember that when she's older.
Yes, and then she said like, "Oh, this I like this tram. I know where it was. We visited Margarita.
So
Margarita is the neighbor's, the ex-neighbor's daughter, obviously, who is Portuguese."
Yes.
It's like that's emotional connection immediately, and I think that's where it delivered. I think I scored my first ever 5 here.
Yes.
It's just
mental note.
Yeah.
That was fun. So yes, let us know if you like Portuguese wine. Have you ever had this wine before? Would you like to try it? Did you find it interesting? Let us know. Drop us a comment.
Exactly. Do you like trams? That's another one.
Do you like banjo playing cats?
That's it. Yeah, that's right. Who loves banjo playing cats?
Me.
And trams and 12.5 ABV, light Portuguese cheap wine. Good. Anyway, guys. Yeah, see you next week, I suppose.
Thank you. Yeah. Cheers.
Cheers.